you are the victim of a fraud and theft. You probably already know that, right?
Knock it off. Let me get my dog.
Hello. I'm the one, Deputy Swanson. I'm the one who called you.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to go inside so you don't have to stand
No,
outside?
we cool.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, so
I got two big dogs. I don't want my dog.
Okay, so I understand you called 911 earlier and you got a report.
Yes, sir.
What did the other officers tell you? Because obviously he said like there's a fake landlord.
Earlier that same day, Joe Juan Griffin had already called the police as a victim, reporting that he'd been scammed out of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, he told me basically we gotta wait for them to go to court or something. That's what Coffee said. I gotta wait for an eviction or something.
Okay, so like I said, so this is the guy in the car, the Jeep. He is the actual owner of the property.
Okay.
So when did you guys move in here?
We moved in here like the 27th, but we signed everything and we was in the house on the 23rd. Yeah, but
what time?
I moved like around 7, 8 o'clock.
At night or in the morning?
At night. I told the officer as we did everything. We've been in here. We was in when I signed the papers. We was in the house. We walked through. She gave me all the keys. These are all the keys. As I showed him to all the doors. He basically told me this is basically we gotta wait for either him or we gotta go to court. To something like that. He said it's an eviction. My lawyer said the same thing too.
Okay.
Somewhere along the way, they trusted the wrong person. They have no real paperwork, nothing properly verified. They handed over $17,000 to a woman who is now unreachable.
And you guys don't want to move out right now?
No, I don't have nowhere to go. I need to find a lady to get my money back.
Have you called that Jane?
Yeah, we've been trying. I even called her in front of the officers. She's not answering the phone.
Can I get her? Do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
Just so I can try calling her?
Yeah, you can try.
You ever have the listing of the property?
The listing? No, I don't have the listing.
But this wasn't their first time. According to the report, on September 22nd, 2024, officers responded to another address for the same issue, involving the same three people, another house, another claim of fraud, and even then, they were described as uncooperative, which raised some very serious questions.
Windy out here.
What's up, Serge? They just gave Vano this is a lease agreement. I guess they showed Coffee and all them this earlier.
Okay.
And that's about it. And then I asked them what they said, the deputies earlier. They said that pretty much like the eviction process, and they said you did my lawyer said the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a homeowner.
Deputies do make contact with the actual property owner, but that entire conversation is redacted. What we do know is this. He wanted the residence emptied tonight.
Okay, all right. Can you come out and talk to us then?
I talked to Coffee. Coffee said, well, there's nothing we could do to right now unless they want to evict us or he said evict us or help us out with something. It's up to the owner. We got to talk to the owner.
Okay.
He said, and I talked to my lawyer. My lawyer said the same thing. So we were just trying to figure out what was going on.
Yep.
Because we definitely don't have nowhere to go. Well, I got stuff in here and I got personal stuff. I don't have nowhere to go tonight.
Okay.
I can't leave. And I put too much money into it.
So here's this. You put a lot of money into. You got the receipts and everything too.
Yeah, my mother got the receipt. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Was she with you when you signed everything?
No. Hold on. This is my brother. Hello.
Can you make that a quick call so we can keep talking?
Yeah, he put money into this too.
Who's he?
My brother.
Okay.
So he's Delaware. He gotta know too what's going on.
Here's the situation. You are the victim of a fraud and theft. You probably already know that, right?
Yes,
and the person that quote unquote leased you this property had no authority to do so. So essentially you got scammed. I hate delivering that news to people, but that's the news is you got scammed. Right. Did you tell Coffee that you wanted to pursue a criminal complaint?
Yeah, he got everything. That's what he gave me this.
Yeah, it's in the report.
Yeah, okay, I told him that I want to press charges and everything. He told me to try to get her here. And Ned told me if I could get in contact, try to get her here too.
Yeah, for sure.
And to the meantime, until we figure this out.
Did you give Deputy Coffee a description of what she looked like?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't suppose you have video. Like, is she in the video?
No, sir.
No pictures of her, nothing like that.
No, sir.
Any like realtor pictures? Like, oh, I'm a realtor. Like, this is who? Like, nothing. Okay. It'd be easier for us to figure out who that is. As far as this house goes, because that person had no authority to rent this place to you, you guys technically don't have any authority to be here either. So it is considered a trespass because the person that rented it to you had no authority to do so. It'd be like me, Joe Blow Nobody, saying, "Oh yeah, you see that house over there? You're all good, man. Go stay in there. Just give me like $1,000, you know."
Right.
You have no authority to go into that house, just like technically you have no authority to go into this house. Now here's the situation. I don't want to arrest anybody in this situation because you got conned. Like somebody conned you out of thousands of dollars, right? But at the same time, this car over here, this is his property that he's trying to sell. Huh?
I don't know that. How do I know?
I
never met the owner and everything.
Right.
Dad told me he was going to call me with the owner.
On the Will County Tax Assessor website, he is the owner of the residence, their business.
Okay.
And I feel bad about the situation. I do. I sympathize with you. You don't have authority to be in this house right now. It is a trespass, which I'm trying to avoid doing anything crazy.
I got all the keys and I got the paperwork.
Yeah.
I got receipts.
So I am familiar with this scam. I have taken a number of reports of scams just like this over the years. Maybe this person who isn't a legitimate representative of this house is a real realtor, and they can go on the MLS and they can get the codes for the key lock, and they can get in here, they can change the locks, and oh look, now I have keys to the place. That's their scam. So
basically, y'all finna tell me I'm out of my money and I
No. I'm not telling you you're out of your money. That is going to be investigated. We have a report for that, and we are going to pursue that because that is something that you want to pursue. That is an open investigation. This is an open incident too, but unfortunately you don't have authority to stay here. So
what do I supposed to do? I have stuff up here. I got bad sets and everything up here.
Can we take a walkthrough and see?
My dogs, they aggressive.
Okay,
Can you put them back in the garage like
you
you
put
had
them back in the garage?
I'm
trying to help you, man. I'm actively trying to help you through this situation here. But you got to work with me a little bit. I'm not throwing you in cuffs and saying, "No, you're going to jail. You're trespassing," because I understand that you are a victim to a scam.
It's a lot of money. $6,000. It's a lot of money.
6,000, 17K.
17K.
Yeah, I paid up 3 months. And I paid $1,000. I paid $1,000 for 2 dogs, and then I paid $9,600 for 3 months.
Okay.
And I paid first and last month, which was $6,400. So with the Jane person, how do I know that they didn't work for her? Or
because their office told you. Their office told you that they never worked for you. She's not answering your calls. This guy has no idea who it is.
I tried calling her, no answer.
So that's, like, I feel bad telling you, but it is a scam, and I've seen exact scams like this before. So what I would say is, I know. So what I would say is, either your brother or your mom. I would recommend maybe staying with them. Deflate your air mattress. Get whatever super valuable belongings that aren't too big together, and go crash with them, and then you can work with this guy on getting any bigger items, like if you got a big ass TV or something like that.
This guy's willing to work. He knows you're not a lot of money. He feels bad, but like I said, you got to think of the same thing. You're a victim of fraud right now. Technically, he's going to be a victim of a criminal trespass because he owns the place.
It's crazy because I've seen him. He been waving to me. We done met the neighbors and everything. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah, your neighbors thought you were new people that just bought the house.
He rolled past and waved at us and everything. He's seen us come in and out. Like,
you know what? I don't know anything about that. I'm just telling you where we got to go from here, okay? So, would you be able to put the dogs away? Maybe we can help you figure out what belongings need to come out now.
I gotta see where I'm gonna be able to take them and where I'm gonna go, because I gotta. It's gonna be a.
I know, man, but I'm trying to help everybody out.
Or can I talk to him? Because I can't.
I have him on the line now.
If I could talk to him, or he could come.
So
making up an agreement.
So let me about him. He is very upset at the situation right now. Not necessarily at you. He is upset at the situation. He is upset that some con artist broke into his house, changed his locks, and rented you his house. He is upset at that situation. So I am wary to let you guys talk right now, considering his elevated state.
I mean, it won't be elevated with me if he's willing.
Is this
to
your
talk
brother?
Right now.
No.
If he's willing to talk and we could get some.
So what does that mean? I mean, we can be your middleman if you want to.
I want to holler at him or see what we can figure out.
So what is it that you want to figure out? What?
Something with tonight because I can't leave.
So what are you thinking as far as timeline goes?
Time, like he gotta give me some time, like 2 or 3 days or something. Or he could come talk to me or something.
He's got listings. He said he's
got somebody coming in tomorrow.
He could try to see. We could try to see if I could leave tomorrow or something. Cause I know.
So are you willing? Are you willing to do that? Is leave tomorrow?
I'm gonna see. I could see by chance if I could get everything out. If you could get him to come talk to me and we could make up an understanding or anything, then we're willing to do anything. Then yes, I will be willing to do what I have to do.
We are gonna go talk to him and address that and see what he says. Okay? No, I understand, man. Like I said, that's why we're trying so hard to work with you.
The homeowner, despite everything, offers them a way out, a free stay at a hotel for the night, a chance to walk away from this without charges. It should have ended here. What they chose instead would end in handcuffs.
Oh my fuck God. It's like I'm getting too many different stories. And then I'm
You want to
like,
come out and talk to? I'm willing to hear what you got to say. If you,
I can't breathe. Like I'm sick to my stomach. He said that we had to go. I don't have nowhere to go.
I know he's
What
saying
am I
that.
supposed to do?
So he's actually offering to pay for your guys' hotel stay, but he wants to take possession of his house back tonight.
a hotel stay
Yeah, he's offering to pay for it.
Just so you guys can get on your feet for tonight. Then tomorrow.
tonight. What am I supposed to
What
do
about
tomorrow?
I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like I said, I don't know if we'll rely on family or friends in the meantime, but he's offering to pay for a hotel, which is very nice of him.
I can't do a hotel tonight.
Okay,
And then now with the dog, like what the?
I understand, but also there's another side to this coin. Yeah, there's another side to this coin where you guys are technically trespassing.
how long can he for the hotel stay? Cause I know for a fact that one night it's nowhere we gonna go. Like we just gonna be on the streets after that.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I can't.
That's why I'm asking. Can you ask him?
He can't pay for your hotel.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to pay for
You're
like
lucky that he's
a
willing to
week
do
of
that.
hotel stuff. Like
Is it a way can you ask him? You say he understands. Can you ask him? Just ask him that.
I'll just ask him an open-ended question. Sure. So he's willing to cover one night.
One night.
Yeah. Which is better.
My mom's place is so small.
I mean, guys, here's the situation.
Like, how would I work? Like, how? What to do?
Hey, partner.
What do I do?
One night in a hotel is better
What do I
than
do?
being
What
booked
do
for
I
one
do?
night of criminal
What do I
trespass. Would you
do?
agree?
Yeah.
And animal control's going to take possession of the dog. So it's like, that's
So what
after the
about
city.
all
We're
my
trying to avoid
stuff?
that.
So you're if we can get as much stuff out tonight, that would be helpful to the situation, and then the bigger stuff, we can work with him for you to come back and get. Okay.
But how I'm gonna know he gonna let me get my stuff?
So like I said,
we will negotiate with him just like we're talking
so like
to you.
if you when you guys leave tonight, maybe tomorrow or whatever, you get all the small stuff, and then tomorrow, we'll make an arrangement. It's going to be you, him, and then us, and then maybe day shift, but like it's going to be called a standby. So we're going to be here to what we're doing now.
I don't know.
Just so nothing goes south.
What if she does work for this company? What if
Ma'am, she does not. Ma'am, she does
I
not.
don't know. I don't know.
Is that your brother?
I don't know that. I'd rather have some type of legal representation.
Okay. Okay.
Representation now. I lost a lot of money, sir.
Okay.
I understand.
No, and we do
Yeah, we
During the
understand.
holidays, you don't understand
Okay.
because a hotel will not be
absolutely.
okay for one night.
Okay,
It
guys,
won't be.
we're
It's not
getting
gonna
to
help
crunch
me.
time
It's
here,
not gonna make a difference.
so a decision has to be
It's
made.
not.
Are you
I'm
guys
sorry.
gonna
It's
No, I
leave
not.
willingly?
understand.
So should
or
I have
Yeah,
contacted
we're
like some legal
gonna-
representation or something? I can't.
Okay, so like I
cannot
said, just so
leave
grab
tonight.
everything
All
you
of my
can,
stuff
and then
is not no
if you have big
So,
TVs that
Who
can fit in your
am I
car.
talking
So,
to?
like,
I-
I
the
got
realtor is
two
still
TVs.
texting
Like I said,
me.
so
So the report
let's
from
get moving.
earlier.
So everything you can grab, put in your car, and then like I said, the big
Officer
stuff,
wrote, it gets forwarded
leave
to
it
our
here, and then
investigations.
tomorrow
Our
you can
investigations
come
will,
What
back.
about my dog?
So your
investigate
dogs,
that crime,
if
so that way
They're
you
not
guys
gonna
could get
fill
your
my
money
car
back.
with my
So
TV and
that's
stuff.
what they're there to
would
do.
you be willing to just leave the
Okay,
TV
because
here
you guys
so that
filed
you
that
can take the
report earlier.
dogs?
You already
I
got
got valuable stuff like I'm gonna need
I don't
myself.
trust that.
I don't
I don't trust that.
with my
Trust
TV
what?
and
Okay.
stuff. Like I
Leaving
can
our
leave my
stuff
dogs here.
then I would get your brother or your mom.
No,
here,
you would just
and
call,
they can,
you would
they
call
can take
us.
possession of
I
it.
can't leave.
What's your first name?
We're trying to think outside the box, so
Jordan?
that you're not put in
So,
a
Venus,
more difficult situation.
When you were to,
Can
when
you
you
call
are
your
to
mom
come
or your
back
brother and say,
to
hey,
get the rest of your belongings, you would just call
oh,
us.
it's your brother.
And
He's on his way here.
Yeah, he said he was on his way.
Unfortunate.
Trying
I
to
just get in the car and just.
Yeah, your brother has a car, you have a car, so that should be enough for all your valuables. And then you guys can set them up tomorrow for your TVs and all the big
you're
stuff.
gonna have to stay with family. I mean, unfortunately, I know.
I'm gonna try to put stuff in the car now.
Okay. We're gonna need to keep the door cracked just so we have access to it. Okay.
Okay, I'll leave the door open. I'll leave this front.
Yeah, leave the front door open.
That's fine. If you guys wanna just.
Hold on, I don't want the dog. The dog.
Yeah, I know. I'm not dude, I don't want to get bit either, but I don't want you locking it either. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just close this door. Just cool.
Okay. Can you leave that door open?
Huh?
Leave that door open?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, let go of the door. I'm not going to let a dog come out, but I don't want to get locked out either.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not what I wanted.
As soon as that door was shut, deputies knew this is about to escalate.
No, you gotta stop. Stop now. Stop closing this door. Yeah, stop closing the door.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys.
Okay,
so
then move your foot.
Move your foot.
I cannot. The door is not.
Okay, guys.
I can't move it, please. Please let my foot go.
Okay.
Please, I can't move my foot.
I need you to back up.
180.
Huh?
We don't give y'all the rights to come in here.
You don't have the right to be in there either.
I put money into this house.
Okay, and you got
I broke into. Like, ain't nothing else to talk about. We didn't see y'all at Johnny at court.
There is. Hey, guys.
There's nothing to talk about. We will see y'all at Johnny at court tomorrow. We don't have nowhere to go. He have to evict us. If it comes down to him, as a homeowner of this house, he have to take us to court. Come back tomorrow.
Okay.
I can't leave tonight. He can come back in the morning.
So we're
If
gonna
the
have to
owner
make
is
that
willing to come back in the
Go
morning,
on the
we
dog.
can talk about this
I
in
don't
the
give y'all
morning.
rights to come in the
I'll
house.
get the dog.
So how can y'all force the door like that?
Knock it off.
Like that. Let me get my dog. 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 What you got? Let me get my dog. Get it out. Let me get my dog. Let me get him. Let me go. Let me get my dog. Let me go. Let me grab her.
Hey, put him in. Hey, that's the same dude. That's the same guy. Call the guy.
I'm not doing walking through the house. I'm not doing that.
Put your hands behind your back.
Wait, what am I doing?
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Why am I here for?
Hey, help him.
Why? I'm not doing
Stop
it.
it. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing
You know they doing wrong. Nobody can. What am I doing?
Right now, you're going to be
What I'm doing wrong?
Where's the big cost?
Turn around.
Turn around! Now!
Why are you putting me out?
Because for our safety, for your safety.
I'm so I can't move. I'm stuck.
You're not stuck.
Calm down.
Sit down.
I have nowhere to go.
Sit down.
Look.
Hey, hang on. There might be a dog in there.
Over here. Why
You're preventing us from coming in the house.
I'm talking to him.
No,
you're not.
the dog is at the door.
Hey, this is the same guy who's at the lens house.
What house? What house?
Oh my
What
God.
house? What house?
What are you doing?
I'm not being hostile. You don't gotta grab me up like that with wrong hand, bro. You know I'm not being hostile, so I'm why y'all doing
look, he moving.
That's why you didn't handcuff me, because you know I ain't did shit wrong, bro. Ain't talking about another house. You never seen me a day in your life, Scud. For real.
opening the door.
He was getting the stuff.
Cause they want shit to open the door about. Y'all just forcing. We gonna see about this. We gonna be in Johnny at court tomorrow. That's all. Y'all throwing us out in the middle of the cold too, right?
Yeah, that's the weapon down there.
Do it feel like I have a weapon? Did it feel like that I have a weapon on me?
V, calm down, bro. V.
I just don't understand. I'm having a hard time.
V, calm down, please. You good? I just want to make sure. I wasn't trying to, argue with y'all hostile, no disrespect, none of that. I was just trying to make sure, like he said, he was gonna get the hotel. We don't have nowhere to go, honestly. You feel me? That's why all the.
If you can understand that,
That's why all the kids gone.
you
You know?
want to close that door.
You don't remember us at University Park?
No.
No, you don't remember
No.
that house? They
No.
were there for 3 hours.
No. No.
Do
You want my name? You want my name? Leonard D. George. Leonard D. George. That's my name. My stuff was
No.
my coat. That's the man that came here. Did I resist your arrest?
I'll discuss that with the
Did I resist? That resist your arrest?
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Please,
I gotta discuss
did
that
I?
with the deputy.
We'll talk, and then we'll get back to you. Yeah, he's good. He just I have his phone.
Let's just empty his pockets.
I didn't do nothing at all.
We're past the pat down.
You know it wasn't no disrespect. Can you please just listen to me?
All right,
Please.
just sit down, face normal, right here.
You put me in. Come on, officer, please. I'm gonna look off. I'm not gonna do nothing. You ain't gotta put me in handcuffs. Can I just please just sit like this till we pull off?
Yeah, I'm gonna buckle you, and you can sit sideways.
The night didn't end in hotel beds, it ended in handcuffs. Joe Juan Griffin is charged with criminal trespass to residents and resisting a peace officer. Venus Jordan and Leonard Jordan are both charged with criminal trespass to residents and obstructing a peace officer. All three are later released on a notice to appear. Their dog, a brown and black pit bull, is taken by Will County Animal Control. Their belongings are removed from the home and left in the garage, and the woman who took $17,000 is still unidentified. A separate fraud investigation remains open, and after everything that happened that night, and everything that led up to it, one question still hangs in the air. Were they really victims, or was this an elaborate plan that didn't work out for them?